But in any case, for many years there was no law against same-sex sexual harassment until a case came out of a drilling rig in the Caribbean. And what happened basically there was this young man was hired to work on the drilling rig, and some of the other men, and there were only men on the rig, some of the other men thought he was effeminate and made jokes about him and called him homosexual and did some horrible things like poking him with sticks and just treated him awfully. Well, anyway, he was so upset by it, he ultimately had to quit, and he sued, claiming sexual harassment. And the case went all the way up to the Supreme Court. And there was two interesting things that came out of that case. The first thing that came out of that case was the recognition, which is seemingly pretty obvious now, which is that you can have same-sex sexual harassment. And in that context, they did exactly what one school had thought, which is that you can, using stereotypes, direct sexually inappropriate conduct at somebody because of how you perceive them to be. And that was the first interesting thing that came out of that case. The other interesting thing that comes out of the case, which also answers some questions people often have, is that one of the judges said that sexual harassment law isn't there to create a civility code. We're really talking about conduct that's directed at someone because of their inclusion in a protected class. So if you're, in theory, under that law, if you're just boorish and rude to everybody, that's not sexual harassment. But if you are a particular boorish and rude person towards certain genders or certain ethnicities, then that is illegal.